Oh, hi there, folks. I'm Zerfall, and welcome to a quick announcement video. Every year, I participate in the MS Bike Ride to raise money for the MS Society of Canada, and one of my ways of doing this is to have a charity live stream. This year's will be happening July 15th, starting at 6 p.m. and going till 6 a.m. We'll have a bunch of special guests: Mysterious JG, Grimmith, Lethal Feline, Bobo the Vulture. I believe Effing Controller is going to try to make it out. There's a few other people who I don't want to promise they'll be there and then have them not be able to make it or whatnot. But lots of people are participating. Oh, All Dragon should be there for sure. Lots of people are participating, and I hope to see you guys there. For those who want to stick around and learn a little bit more, there's some, I guess, there's going to be some goals and whatnot, mostly to be announced on the day, but one I'll announce right now. I do know that a couple of the guests have some projects of their own that they're hoping to help raise money with, and I'm sure you'll see announcement videos from them very shortly on that. But to give you a little history of what MS is and why I do this bike ride, MS is an autoimmune disease which affects the central nervous system. The disease attacks myelin, the protective covering of the nerves, causing inflammation and often damage to the myelin. Myelin is necessary for the transmission of nerve impulses through the nerve fibers. If damage to the myelin is slight, nerve impulses travel with minor interruptions. However, if the damage is substantial and if scar tissue replaces the myelin, nerve impulses can be completely disrupted and the nerve fibers themselves can be damaged. MS is unpredictable and can cause symptoms such as extreme fatigue, lack of coordination, weakness, tingling, impaired sensations, vision problems, bladder problems, cognitive impairment, and mood changes. Its effects can be physical, emotional, and financial. Currently, there is no cure, but each day researchers are learning more about what causes MS and are zeroing in on a way to prevent it. I know several people, which is, in Canada, it's estimated that 1 in 340 people have this disease. It is a disease that, for some reason, affects colder weather climate zones more. It may have something to do with vitamin D, but Canada is one of the ones that's the worst affected by it. But the United States and other northern and southern climates suffer from it. But I know of several people, and actually, I was surprised last year. We've had a bit of a boom at work with hiring new employees. How many people have relatives or friends that are affected by the disease? But I know Jaxor's one of her best friends has it, and it's caused her quite a bit of, she's one of the people that doesn't have the worst case of MS, but it's definitely not good. And, for her to have children, she had to go off the medication that helps prevent it and manage her symptoms. And, she's had spills because of it that have, she broke her nose once. Maybe I'm getting a little too much into things here, but there's a lot of people that are affected by it. And, I'm having trouble with my words here now, but it's a cause that's near and dear to me that I'd like to, do what I can for. And you may be curious as to where your donations go to if you do donate to this cause. According to their literature here, your donation will fund research to find the cause of MS, better treatments, and ultimately a cure for MS. And this is how your donation is going to help end MS. Stem cell research. Now that we've seen results from the Canadian bone marrow transplantation trial, the MS Society is funding research that could lead to safer stem cell treatments. We're going to try to find the first treatment for progressive MS. The MS Society is collaborating on an international level to accelerate this urgently needed result. Discover what causes MS. A study of genetics and vitamin D are revealing more about what causes MS in the first place, and improved symptom management. Through the development of technological solutions, we aim to improve the quality of life of people living with MS. So, down below there'll be a link to donate, but also a link to my Mixer page. You don't necessarily have to follow to get the notification. Just remember that on July 15th at 6 p.m., get to that channel. There'll be a whole lot of people there trying to have some fun and trying to raise some money for a great cause. Last year, Mysterious JG did a donate and get your character in a video game, and it was very successful to the point where I know myself and at least one other person are going to try to emulate him a little bit, and I believe he's going to be doing something as well this year. But for me, and this is going to be the funner part of the video, I suppose, for me, I have chosen the game Cannon Fodder. And let me get the game running here. So, as some of you may have known, I proposed to Jaxors using a ROM hacked file. So, I have a ROM hacked version of Cannon Fodder for the Super Nintendo. And in this game, there are possible 360 slots for soldiers. And let's go ahead and switch over to that scene here. There we go. So you can see, as you play along, you start with 16 guys. More and more people join your army. And as they do, their names show up. Your name here. Let's go ahead and start this next mission, and we'll run through a mission or two just to show what the game's like. So as we start this new mission, you'll see we have 3 soldiers here with us. Your name here. There is room for 365 soldiers in this game. Last year we had 86 donors, so the top 360 donors, in order, will have their names added to this game instead. And the more you donate, the higher your name will likely be on this list. So you'll see yourself sooner in the Let's Play series of this, and we'll stream it live and put it up on YouTube so that anybody that interacts with my channel in any way will have a chance to see it. But even if you donate as little as $2 or less, and this is Canadian funds, you will be inserted into this game. There are going to be some rewards for people who donate more. Anyone, if we reach a stretch goal of $2,000, I think, anyone who donates over $5 will receive a postcard in the mail from me. So there's some reasons to donate. Hopefully, we'll see you at the stream on July 15th at 6 p.m. There'll be a lot of fun games going on. There'll be some, hopefully some audience interaction. There will be some giveaways, giveaways for donors. And if you can't donate, just come out, have a good time, watch the stream. There will be giveaways for people who can't donate and for people who just, you know, are along for the ride, and to help raise awareness. You know, spread the word, tweet it out, do what you need to do, and we'll have a great time. A little bit of something for everybody. There'll be all kinds of different types of gameplay, party games, action games, board games, you name it. We'll have something that will pique your fancy. So, I guess we'll fade to black here, but I look forward to seeing you guys. Stop shooting him. He's already dead. Jeez. That guy's really suffering. Anyways, I hope to see you guys on the 15th.